Hey, before we started this video, I wanted to give my boy Chicken a shout out. He did these amazing screenshots for me. It would be wrong of me not to give him a shout out after he did such great work. These are all 4K. You can find them on my Steam profile. He asked for a small skin donation. I know everybody has a $3 skin laying around in their inventory that they don't use. So if you do want a screenshot, all of his Discord information is the first link in the description. So go ahead and check him out, and let's get into the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Liam Rants. So today we're going to be talking about tilting. So what is tilting in relation to Counter-Strike? Now tilting is just a different term for getting upset, getting mad at the game, getting mad at yourself, getting mad at your teammates. You're tilting, because you're technically, the way the term works is that you're tilting forward towards the screen, you're getting upset, or you're tilting backwards because you're getting upset, Either or really works. So it's just getting upset, basically. Now, why would somebody tilt in a game like Counter-Strike? Now, in any competitive game, you're going to have people that get upset. Rocket League, League of Legends, anything really, people are going to get upset because there are ranks involved. In fun to play, like Minecraft, kind of, there's no rank. City Skylines, there's no rank. People are going to get upset, but it's either due to bad game design or their own damn fault. They're not going to yell at teammates or something like that, or friends that they're playing with, because it's most likely not their fault, unless obviously the friend, lavas their house or something like that. I'd be fucking tilted in Minecraft. So what are the negatives of tilting? Like, why is tilting bad? Like, yeah, people are gonna get upset. Why can't that just be expected? Why are there technical, negatives with tilting? Now, to get into that, we have to go into the different stages of tilting, different levels of tilting. Now, the first, and probably what most people do, okay, because just like a vocal minority, it only takes one out of the 5 other people or the 4 other people on your team for one of them to tilt. That can completely ruin a game. It doesn't take all 5, it just takes one person out of the 5 people on the team. So, most people are probably going to be self-deprecators. So that means, oh man, I fucking suck today. Why can't I hit that shot? That's mostly what I do. So I used to do it a lot more where I wouldn't get upset at myself, but I'd kind of be like, nah, sorry guys, I should have had that. And then I would get in my own head and I wouldn't hit other shots that I would have before. That's, the smallest level of self-deprecation, and then it starts to get up, man, why do I fucking suck? I shouldn't have played this today. Man, I don't even want to finish this game. And that's when you start to get into the toxic level of self-deprecation. Now, that's only the first level. That's what most people do. Second is what I see a lot of lower-level players do. Second and third, actually, there's only 3 levels, but second and third level is what I see a lot of lower-level players do. Because they don't know enough about the game. Now, second level is either, man, my gear sucks. So either your peripherals, your physical gear sucks, or the game stuttered, or there's no hit reg, or oh man, I hate those hitboxes suck. Something like that. Now, I absolutely despise it when people say those kind of things. I find it to be completely, they just can't accept the blame that, hey, they missed a goddamn shot. They can't comprehend that their crosshair was not on the person that they were shooting at, but instead it's the game's fault. The game that's been around for 20 years and has been played professionally and has had millions of dollars paid out to teams due to them winning at such a solid game that doesn't have too many glaring issues compared to other shooters, other top-tier esport games. It's more likely that game had the issue rather than, I didn't move my mouse far enough. There also goes hand in hand with that is the idea of, they're cheating. Now, mind you, I haven't played a lot of matchmaking recently, and when I join a matchmaking game, it does kind of come spooky because, in the back of your head, could that guy be cheating? Yeah, because there's no real anti-cheat. Like VAC is a thing, but compared to ESCA's anti-cheat or Facet's anti-cheat, there's nothing that invasive that's going to really make sure you're not cheating. So that is kind of shitty. I never, like when I would grind out matchmaking, I have 700 something wins, so I've probably played about 1,500 games in matchmaking, all right? I would never really go, they're cheating and just not care, unless it's blatant that they're cheating. I wouldn't really call it because, it's only going to tilt people. It's only going to make people play worse. Now, the third level, the worst level, is my teammates suck, all right? Now, this sometimes happens at lower levels, sometimes happens at higher levels. Now, in lower levels, it's people not realizing that they also suck. Yeah, they're right. Their teammates do suck, but they also suck. So complaining about your teammate missing a shot when you missed a shot 3 rounds ago that nobody saw because nobody was spectating yet doesn't make you better than your teammates. It just means that, you got lucky and nobody saw it, so nobody can make fun of you that game. It mostly comes out of like calling out that your teammates suck, or calling one guy out in particular for sucking, probably comes from some sort of bullying in the past, where the same person that's now telling somebody else that they suck had somebody tell them that they suck, so now they feel the need to pay it forward. There's also in higher levels where your teammate will do something that is unexpected to you and you'll yell at them. Now, the problem with that is, all right, yeah, maybe they made a bad decision. Maybe they made a dumb decision, okay? But first off, it's not like you've never made a dumb decision in your goddamn life. Come on now, give the kid a break. Also, if, like, you guys were going out on a site together and he takes a different route than you would have taken, and after the round, you guys lose because you guys split up, and you go, what the hell was that, man? We're supposed to be doing that. Did you ever communicate to that person that that's what you wanted? Did you ever communicate that the smoke that they were throwing wasn't the smoke that you wanted, or the flash that they threw wasn't the flash that you specifically wanted? Probably not. So most likely it's your own damn fault, but you can't accept that. You can't understand, you can't comprehend that, hey, maybe I'm at fault for this. Maybe I'm not some god-tier player that has never made a mistake in my life, and everybody around me is what's holding me back. Trust me, if you put me on a pro team, I'd be able to frag out because I'd have good teammates around me. Bull fucking shit, alright? Come on now. Be realistic. You probably made a damn mistake, and you're compensating for that mistake by yelling at somebody else, okay? Or the classic, yeah, I missed the smoke, but it didn't, like, you just ran out. Like, you're why we lost the round. Like, yeah, I made a mistake, but that's not why we lost. That's kind of diminishing your own mistake. You can't just say, I made a mistake, you made a mistake, it won't happen again, let's move on. So that brings us to this stage in the video where we're going to talk about how not to tilt. Because I'm sure a lot of you out there do tilt at some level, even if it's just the small self-deprecation, which does affect your gameplay. If you keep telling yourself that you suck, at some point you're going to suck. So my personal strategy, the way that I don't tilt that often, now let's make something clear. I'm not saying that I never tilt. I've yelled at plenty of teammates in league matches before, and, I take responsibility for that. Probably shouldn't have done that. I feel like an asshole for it. The most recent times that I've yelled at teammates, it's not out of hate, it's out of frustration, and a frustration felt by everybody, okay? And it's not like I'm just bashing the poor kid into the ground, right? Come on, why can't you focus? Why can't you do this? And we're losing over and over. I'm not saying I'm in the right, all right? Definitely not in the right. I shouldn't do that. It sets a horrible example, especially if I'm IGL of the team, but I'm not going to say that I have never done anything before either. I'm sure that everybody at some point has tilted. But the way that I mostly keep it down, it's a rare occasion where I'll lash out at somebody, but I mostly keep it down. You all can see in my streams, you all can see in my Ruby videos, my Road to Whatever videos, I'm pretty chill most of the time, is that I mute my teammates a lot. Like, I kind of do the same thing with YouTube comments. Like, I had one guy on YouTube leave like a paragraph response on 8 different videos, all different paragraphs, explaining why that video was an absolutely horrible video and why it was completely wrong. Now, these videos had thousands of views, hundreds of likes on them, so I knew that it wasn't, the video wasn't bad. The kid was just having a bad day or something, and he was taking it out on me. So instead of reading through the whole thing and typing out a response going, you know what, man, you're absolutely wrong with that. Like, I don't understand why you think that. That's not correct. You know, I press the hide user and future comments from this channel button, and poof, he's gone. I don't have to worry about it. It's not going to tilt me IRL. It's not going to make me worried. It's not going to, ruin my day for an hour or something where I'm thinking, man, that guy was a dick, man. Why? And I have to go through every single video where he left the comment. No, just see you later. Goodbye. All right? Same thing you can do in game. Now, I don't go through and mute specific people unless they're just being an asshole and everybody around them is not being an asshole. So, like, I still need call-outs but most of the time, the whole team's tilting, so I'll just voice enable 0. I have it bound to the side of my mouse. I have 2 buttons on the side of my mouse. All right, this one's voice enable 0, and then this one is muting Discord. So, I mean, I'm constantly prepared for somebody to tilt, and if they do, I just mute. Because, you know what, that doesn't tilt me. I come back, I unmute, they're done tilting. It's like nothing ever happened. Nothing's like sitting in my head. I'm not thinking about anything. It's all just done. It's all gone. I highly recommend if somebody's being toxic to you, just mute them. It's so easy. It's so easy to do. You're going to have the rare instance where the kid messages you on Steam or like adds you or leaves a comment on your profile or finds your ESCA or, does whatever, but it's not going to happen that often. And if you can keep your cool, you're going to win a lot more matches. Now, I'm not saying it's the secret key to success, but keeping your cool helps you play more consistently. And when you play more consistently, you're going to do better in some games. If you're not worried about other things and all you can do is focus on the game itself, it's pretty good. You're in pretty good shape. So I think that's it for Liam Rant number 2. If you have any questions, you want any other videos, I need some video suggestions, boys. Like, I'm thinking about making some IGL videos and stuff, but I don't really know how to make those. I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't know what you guys want to know, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.